I don't think you're ready for what's about to happen.
So, welcome back everyone. It is nighttime. It is 10:20 p.m. and I've been going to bed like prior to 10 because of work, but I have like a different day on Wednesdays. And I've really been wanting to tint my brows. Not even like tint my brows. I definitely want to lighten them. Right now they have makeup on, so they do look a little bit lighter. But I feel like my natural like eyebrows, they're like the same color as my roots. And while like it's fine when I'm wearing makeup for the most part, I feel like they're just a slightly bit like too harsh for my facial features. I just feel like if they were lighter, it would match with like the my softer features, I guess. So that's what we're gonna be doing. So I am Latina. I have Hispanic, Mexican, Spaniard, Italian roots in me, so naturally I have dark arm hair. So I've been bleaching my arm hair for a long time, and I've been using it's always like between Jolene and Sally Hansen, and then I was finally getting around to like, okay, I really want to lighten my eyebrows. How do I do it? And apparently this is something that everybody uses, and I'm like, cool. So I just hit my hand. I'm a little scared, not gonna lie, but everyone has had great results. And if not, I can just go out tomorrow and buy something to dye my eyebrows back. But yeah, so because there's makeup in this area, we're gonna take it off. I'm just taking my Shiseido Cotton Square, and then I have some Garnier micellar water in here. Since it's the end of the day, I just decided to keep my makeup on, and that took like a lot of my eyeshadow off, but I just want to make sure that that eyebrow area is clean, so that the bleach can do its job. And already I feel like, you know, after taking off what was in my brows, I feel like they got darker, and I just ruined my eyeshadow, so I'm just gonna take my eyeshadow off because everything's coming off after this video anyways. So yeah, as we're letting that dry, I'm going to prep everything. So in this little kit, it comes with a little cup. It comes with, the Sally Hansen is the only one that ever comes with the pre-conditioner. And I never use it because like I've always used Jolene, and Jolene like does not come like that. You have the bleach itself, and then you have the thing that actually activates the bleach, which is just like a powder. So because I'm doing a very, very small area, like normally I'm doing like my whole like 2 arms, I'm gonna try to not be wasteful, even though I think that's gonna be hard to do, frankly. And I actually need to bleach my arm hairs soon, so like I think that's more than enough, perhaps. I don't know, it's like such a small surface area, and my thoughts aren't completely with me because it's so late and I'm so exhausted after work today. Oh, I almost poured the wrong thing. I grabbed the pre-conditioner. Yeah, I'm just gonna use regular moisturizer, so I'm not gonna do the pre-conditioner afterwards. So then you just kind of like, I've always just sprinkle it on. That's probably way too much, but whatever. I never even finished the powder because there's just so much. I seen like people actually measuring it out, and I'm just gonna like grab some of the powder and like mix it in with the bleach. I'm gonna start with one eyebrow because I'm scared to do 2, which that doesn't make sense. But I've never used up a container of powder. I have never done like appropriate measurements. I've kind of just gone for it, and it's always worked out fine. So yeah. Oh, I'm a little scared. Okay, everyone says to leave it on for 5 minutes, and that's what I'm gonna do. It's a 5-minute timer. Now normally I try to leave it on for on my eyebrow, I mean on my arms longer, and that's to go like bleach, like blonde. So we'll see how this works out. And I'm actually gonna start the timer as I'm applying it, and yeah, I'm a little scared, not gonna lie. Oh man, I'm so nervous, like you don't even know. And I don't care about taking it with my finger either. I always do that with my arms. I just feel like that's how you get the hair. And I'm just gonna like be standing it up to make sure it gets in there, since I have like thick eyebrows slash thick hair. Holy moly, I'm scared, so scared. You don't even know. And I mean, if you know your skin is sensitive, I probably wouldn't be doing it with your finger, but this is probably the best way to make sure like you don't get like a random glob to fall into your eye, because that could be very dangerous. So yeah, I'm gonna take the snapshot the thumbnail, and I'll be back in a little bit. So we're in the final countdown, 30 seconds. You know, I definitely recommend, if you're about to try this, based on how this goes, do an allergy patch test to see if like you're allergic to it or if you're sensitive to it. I tend to have more on the sensitive skin, so usually like on my arms, when it's been like 10 minutes, it kind of starts like stinging and burning almost, and it's just a little reaction. Oh, it's time to stop. So I have a wet paper towel to remove this, because I don't want to keep using Shiseido wipes, or Shiseido cotton rounds, because those are pricey. I'm just using like wet tissue, which is fine. So like normally like my arms burn, I'm like, now that I got water everywhere, now I'm gonna use the Shiseido in micellar water. So I felt a little stinging like after it was like on for 2 minutes on my skin, but I already knew that was gonna happen, so definitely test it out and see if it's something you can handle. I don't even know if that even made a difference. Did it even make a difference? Maybe not like on camera, but I feel like in person it actually got like a couple shades lighter. Like it just looks more brown than black, and I don't even think you can really see it that much. So I feel like in this area it actually lightened a lot more. Like in this area it's a lot more warmer, like this tail part where the arc is, and then here, which is like the center, like hardly took. But I don't know, I think for now I kind of have to see it in like daylight. But this is so light. Did you expect me to have bleach brows? All right, I'm gonna do the other brows, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna set the timer. Obviously I didn't do a full 5 minutes, but I started the 5-minute timer, and as soon as that started, I start applying the bleach to my eyebrows. And so now I'm gonna do this. You know, if you're scared about getting it in your eye, I would like either close your eye and like put a cotton round, which is what like a lot of people suggest. Wear goggles, swimming goggles. You might feel ridiculous, but there's like, you know, what's more important, like 5 minutes of ridiculousness or losing your eyesight or going blind or something. I say this as like, I know better, because I am I'm a year away of being a scientist. And so out of all people, I should know the precautions that needs to be taken, and then here I am just like fine as can be. I think that's a pretty true statement for like, I don't know, the serious ones. I can't take myself seriously with like this Jack Frost eyebrow. Timer is almost up. This time we're gonna do a tissue. Hopefully that's less messy. See what we have going on this brow. So I just washed my face to make sure that there just wasn't any bleach on my face whatsoever, and I don't think you can see on camera, but they actually like lighten just like slightly. Like it took it from like cool toned black to like a warm tone dark brown, which I don't know, like obviously it doesn't really like soften my complexion right now because it's dark, so I'm gonna have to see like what it looks like in the daytime. But as of right now, from what I can see, I'm kind of pleased. If I feel like it's still not enough, like it's my first time, I don't want to go overboard, and I'm just start putting my skincare on. If I feel like I need more, I'll definitely do it again and see what happens then. So it's the next day, don't mind my head. I just washed my hair, and to soak up the water, but to help avoid the frizziness, it's better just to use a cotton shirt. But brows, I don't know, like they kind of look like a hinge of a tone lighter. Like when I look at them, it's almost as if I see like warmness coming from it. So kind of like a little bit of brassiness, which is I know what a lot of people like don't want. But because they're still like, it's just like it slightly worked, but I don't know how I feel. I think I slightly like it. I'm scared to do it again like right after, just because I just see like Brad Mondo's like reacting to people like over bleaching their head hair. So I'm like, would that happen to my eyebrow hair because it's less thick? Maybe. But I do kind of like the slight change in tone, even though like it's not that obvious in like on camera, or like noticeably difference from like what I know they looked like. I can tell that there's a hint of warmth. I think more in this brow maybe than that brow. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but I feel like this brow is more warm toned than that one. But I am gonna debate all day whether I want to do it again or not, which I know I probably shouldn't, but I don't know. Or we'll just like wait a week and then come back, who knows. Okay, so I just did my brows, and I feel like the color that I used actually makes it look a lot lighter once the makeup's on. Kind of what I was going for. So it's funny how, you know, when I'm just showing it plain, I think because it just changed a tone naturally, it doesn't show that much of a difference. But once I put the brow product in, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade in dark brown, it actually, like, that lighter tone that you can see in person that doesn't necessarily like pick up on camera is a lot more noticeable. And so as an effect, my brows look lighter. So I am very happy. I don't know, and I've been using dark brown even before I bleached them, but I guess because my brows were so dark, like, you couldn't pick up the warmth. But now that, like, you know, I bleached them and it changed the tone, and I actually did my eyebrows, it's a lot more noticeably lighter. So I like that. I do feel like, even though my brows themselves aren't soft, just because of the scar and how much I have to thicken up the other one to kind of match the other one, I do like that the color is a lot softer, and I really like how it turned out. So I'm actually doing another video, which is why my face is lacking a lot of like dimension right now. But I definitely, this is my first time getting ready after bleaching my brows, so this is really what I don't know, I really like them now. I don't feel like it's too dark. Yeah, so I'm not gonna bleach them again until, I don't know how often you're supposed to do it, but probably like once a month maybe, I don't know. Brow growth is like strange, so we'll see when I do it again, but I'm very pleased with the results after, you know, I've actually done my brows. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.